Hey guys, my name is Crazy Penguin, and welcome back to another class overview for Tribes of Sun. We're going to be talking about the Pathfinder. Pathfinder is your go-to capper and chasing class. He's lightweight, he moves fast, he doesn't hit super hard, but he's a lot of fun. I'm going to show you all the different weapons that the class has, some different playstyles as well, and then we're going to talk about his strengths and weaknesses afterwards. So first off, we have the Light Spin Fuser. Light Spin Fuser there's not much you could say about it in all honesty. I mean, it's a spin fuser, it's really reliable, you know how to use it, they all act the same. It does okay damage and has a decent rate of fire in comparison to all the other different spin fusers in the game. All of them kind of act a little bit differently, and in the Pathfinder's hand this one has a better rate of fire than most of the others. Damage is really nice, it's great for pushing people off track, it's great for when they touch down, it's just an all-around decent weapon. Bolt Launcher, on the other hand, is almost identical. It does almost the same damage, a little bit more, has a slower rate of fire by just a tad, and has a small arc when it shoots. Overall, I guess it comes down to preference. I've toyed around with both. I enjoy both. Some work better in different situations. The only thing that's really worth mentioning with the Bolt Launcher, because it does a little bit more damage, if you're using it to bolt jump, you're going to do more damage to yourself. Or you might be able to use it to do more damage to an enemy. Moving on to the shotgun. This is your default secondary weapon, and it has really decent damage, but really short range. Actually, for a shotgun, it has really good range, but in a game of tribes with fast-moving targets, this thing is probably best against slow-moving large targets, or using it to finish off somebody who is just got a little bit of HP left. And next is the Light Assault Rifle. If there's one thing that I would suggest you unlock, it would be this and probably the Thrust Pack, which I'll talk about soon. The Light Assault Rifle is great for picking people off, it's great for chasing, it's great for long-range engagements, it's just a great weapon. One thing that is kind of interesting though is that it's a burst fire weapon. Something I hadn't realized when I first purchased it even. It shoots 3 bullets every time you pull the trigger, which can be kind of hard to use at first. Next is the Impact Nitron, and this is one of the things that makes your class so great. It allows you to chase and cap just so much better. It's a grenade, but it's not meant to do damage. It's meant to knock the flag from enemy players. Any amount of damage done to a player by this grenade will knock it loose, as seen there. And then also, because it does so little damage and gives such a great blast, it allows you to get up to speed very quickly for little damage. Next is the Explosive Nitron. Honestly, I haven't unlocked it. I expect it acts the same as the Impact Nitron, only with greater damage without the effect of knocking a flag loose, and that doesn't really appeal to me. The reason I play a Pathfinder is so that I can chase and cap, and the Impact Nitron is just so much better for that. The two packs are the Energy Recharge Pack and Thrust Pack. Energy Recharge going to recharge your energy faster, allowing you to ski with more forgiveness. And then the Thrust Pack is, like I mentioned, something that I would suggest you unlock. It's something I have to use when I play the Pathfinder now. I've gotten so used to it. It's just part of the class for me. It allows you to almost turn on a dime, get up to speed without being at a hill, and I prefer it. Not saying you have to get it though. So we covered all the weapons and gear, and there hasn't been a patch for the Pathfinder yet, so you don't have a lot of options, but with what you have, you can do your job really, really well. Pathfinder is by far the best suited and probably the only one that's worthwhile to cap. He also chases very well because of his Impact Nitron and speed. When it comes to capping, it's kind of a tricky scenario. You don't want to piss off your teammates, but you're in capture the flag, you should be trying to capture the flag, right? So a lot of newer players don't really understand the benefits, pros and cons to using the Pathfinder class versus any class. I see a lot of people who will run up as a Juggernaut, grab the flag, at a dead stop, turn around and run down the field. And it's just not the way to go if you want to play this game well. You want to be going anywhere between 175 and up, and you're going to do pretty well for yourself. Once you can achieve that using these different tools, then you can start moving into more advanced things. When it comes to playing the Pathfinder, one really useful tool at your disposal is spin fuser jumping or bolt jumping or whatever you want to call it, gaining speed through explosion. And you just saw there, I wouldn't have caught up to that guy if I hadn't used my spin fuser to gain speed. Here, I'm not really moving all that fast, even though I grabbed the flag, so I use my spin fuser to accelerate myself even faster, getting myself out of the claws of the enemy. Just a tip that I would suggest you guys utilize. So we covered capping, and I understand these are really basic tips. If you want a more advanced guide to pathfinding, whether it's skiing or capping, then I would definitely suggest you check out some of Kiwi's videos on our channel, and that would be a much better route. This is just a simple overview of the class for those who are new to the game. So we covered capping. Now we have returning. As you saw there, I mentioned earlier that the impact nitron is a really useful tool. I used the impact nitron to drop the flag out of the enemy player's hands, and even though I died and I had to respawn, I still managed to catch back up. Then I used another impact nitron, make them drop it and return it. They never had a chance to get across the field. If you had to rely solely on damage to kill somebody, it would take much more effort to knock a flag loose. Whereas you see they have a Brute or a Juggernaut who are trying to llama the flag across the middle of the field, and because I have an impact nitron, I don't have to eat through that huge health pool. So definitely something to look forward to when playing the Pathfinder. So last two clips are really simple here, just fun. That's going to wrap up this video. It's, like I said, a really basic overview of the Pathfinder, giving you an idea of all the different tools that he has and the roles that he's great at playing. Like I said, I would definitely suggest that you take a look at some of Kiwi's videos and have fun playing the Pathfinder. If you like this kind of content, be sure to like and subscribe, and check us out at FPSGeneral.com. I'm sure you guys would enjoy it. I'll see you in the next video, guys.